Because we're in
Russia!
Yes! Dosvidanya, Dosva, Wacavanya, Thingy Blobby Wobby Wobby. It's Wacaday skis, wide awakers, and here we are in Russia ski for the next two utterly brilliant. Come on, get those knees up for the Cossack dancing. Yes! I love it. Now we're starting off in the utterly brilliant capital of Russia, which of course is... Which is it? Moscow, absolutely, because we're Moscow to Moscow. And smack bang in the middle of Moscow is this. It is, ta-da, Red Square. Now, wide awakers, you're going to have yourself a red square to watch Wacaday all the way through the Moscow stories, okay? So get something red and square and stick it down, watching the telly. They show you telly was made for ski. Now, also you're going to have a Russian hat to help make sure your head doesn't fall off. And we'll show you how to make a Russian hat to stop your head falling off a little bit later in the show today. Brilliant stories coming up. We've got Toastbusters. What? Yes. We've also got today the Gremlin in the Kremlin. It's a brilliant story all about the Tatars invading. And it's completely brilliant, full of action and adventure and real excitement. And Gorbachev. Also, we've got Glasnost and loads, utterly brilliant more. The Waka motto for Moscow wide awakers, the Waka Moscow motto is, you won't get out of bed unless you're wearing red. So I've got red shorts on, one leg rolled up of course, I've got one red shoe on, and I've got some, oh, Pinky!
Mr. Mallet?
Yes?
Mr. Mallet?
What?
When's the magic word?
All right, I'll tell you when the magic word is. I love him! It's over here with, of course, the world-famous Magic, who, as you can see, wide awakers, is wearing something red right on his cheek. Oh, Magic! You look brilliant. Hello, ski, hello, ski, hello, ski. Magic word, we want an utterly brilliant magic word for us. Come on, Magic. Ooh, wide awakers. Let's play Mallet's Mallet ski. Over here, you come onto this side, onto your red square, and up you get ski. That's it, ski. Turn around, ski, so we can see. And let's start off with Adrian ski. Who are you? Where'd you come from? I know who you are, actually. You're Adrian, but anyway.
My name's Adrian. I come from Welling.
Do you?
My hobbies are swimming, collecting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and reading.
And this is what you brought in, isn't it?
Yeah.
I nearly forgot. Show us what it is. Hold it up so we can see it properly.
This is a football ball and a football from Welling United Football Club for Magic.
OK, but it's not red, though, is it? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll have to colour it red so we can play a red football game. OK, Adrian. And we'll put that not in the suitcase anymore, wide awakers, but in the glass nest. Not even a glasnost, but a glass nest. And this is it. And here goes the first utterly brilliant big souvenir into the glass nest. I love it. We better fill that up, wide awakers. Let's find out who you're against. Hello, who are you?
I'm Natasha and I'm from Camden.
Natasha Ski. That's a very Russian name, isn't it? OK, I like your T-shirt. You've got the mallet and sickle on there. You've got your mallet and sickle badge, which, of course, is the Russian. And what have you brought for Magic?
I bought his cousin from Regent's Park. He's called Wizard.
Wizard. And?
And I've bought a ribbon from my brother, and that one's from me.
OK, 2 ribbons for the utterly brilliant Magic. And out you come, Magic. You can come and join in the game if you like, because it's time now, wide awakers, for the utterly brilliant Mallet's Mallet ski. And we need the gizmo. Come on, let's go and get the gadgets. And bring it in. Careful with it. We've had a busy weekend with this. Lift it up. That's it. We've got the Russian technicians on for this, wide awakers, to make sure it's going to work. And we know that they're going to get it right. We've got all the brilliant brains of Russia working on this. So let's see what it does. OK, Mallet's a word association game where you mustn't pause, hesitate, repeat a word to say a word like, otherwise it just gets bashed all over the place. And you've got to look at each other, you two, and go, Blasky!
Blasky!
Look at them and go, Blasky!
Blasky!
What do you say at home?
Blasky!
Absolutely good. OK, here comes the first word, and it's vanilla.
Ice cream.
Ice cream! Was that too easy? Well, maybe, but anyway, you have got the utterly brilliant Magic Word Prize, which is a Russian notebook to write down Russian notes, which are the same as English notes, but they're in Russian, OK? Very top secret. That's completely brilliant. OK, the word is fridge.
Freezer.
Freezer.
Cold.
Cold.
Ice.
Ice.
Drink.
Drink.
Fizzy.
Fizzy.
Orange.
Orange.
Purple.
Purple.
Orange.
No! OK, dear, oh dear, I see, OK. Coffee. Oh, too slow for you as well. Oh, dear, I don't know why they're scoring Russia, but obviously it's been odd. Complicated.
Thinking.
Thinking, yep. Ah, much too slow in the cat. Oh dear, what has it done now? Caravan. Wheels?
No wheels.
Do we accept no wheels? No, we certainly don't, and now it's gone utterly bonkers. Well, I don't know how they do it in Russia, but obviously completely different to how we play Mallet here. But anyway, that means the Wacaday Gremlin plaster is going on you, Natasha. Okay, wiggle it onto your chin. I want you to do a Russian wiggle to all your friends over here. All right, okay, and that means a Russian hat complete with the label from the supermarket we bought it in Moscow, and that goes on your head, okay? Look at that. Now I want you to give a nice big Blairski over to all your friends. Go Blairski.
Blairski.
Good, thank you. Right, all right, Wide Awakers, and we'll show you how to make your very own Russian hat to go with your red square, which is going to be watching the Gremlin and the Kremlin very shortly. But now it's time for Magic's cartoon and a brilliant new adventure. So get your wings ready. Come on, everybody, here we go. Chim, 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 chim,
Magic are back in the SR. The sun was shining with his big Russian hat on as Timmy and Magic rushed into Moscow, the capital of Russia, to have a good look at the famous Red Square. Said Magic.
So this is the Red Square, is it? Well, it doesn't look very red to me.
No, said Timmy. I think it could do with a bit of brightening up, actually. And then all of a sudden, ding! A light bulb appeared over his head, and Timmy said, I've got a brilliant idea that'll turn Red Square into the brilliantest tourist attraction in the entire world. Ooh, said Magic, as Timmy led the way, rushing off to the shopskis. They were soon back with tins of bright red paint and great big brushes, and they set about painting the square. Splish, splish, splush, splish, splush. Whee! Said Magic. I'm enjoying this very much-ski. Try too much red paint on his feathers. Unfortunately, Magic was so excited that he wasn't watching where he was painting, and all of a sudden, splushki! He accidentally splashed paint all over a nearby soldier, who wasn't very pleased. In fact, he was seeing red, lots of red, just where it shouldn't be, all over the square. Now look what you've done, said Timmy. You've gone and annoyed that soldier, Magic.
He shouldn't be too annoyed,
said Magic.
He's supposed to be in the Red Army.
And they both started to laugh.
Silence-ski!
Yelled the soldier.
Ooh,
Said Magic.
What ski do you think ski are doing, ski? Don't you know it's against the law, ski, to paint ski the square ski?
Ooh, said Magic, leaping into Timmy's arms all of a quiver. And so they had to pick up cloth and paint remover and clean all the paint off the square. Timmy, moaned Timmy, hours later. That's the last time I ever have a brush with the law,
phew-wee.
said Magic.
Oh!
Magic! Timmy!
Magic! What do you think? Anyway, the moral of the story there, Wide Awake, because if you're going to have a red square watching Wacaday, make sure it isn't a painted one on your floor. You have to have a nice piece of red material watching the Oh, hello! The post is here! And looking very, very Russian. Because it's in bright red! Now, what have you brought for us then, Mr. Postbox? Well, let's have a look at this. What have we got here? A Russian hat. Put it on, see if it fits. Brilliant fit. That's lovely. Great. And some great Russian pictures. Let's have a look and see what we've got to start with. OK, Adrian, you go and get the next one. Here's a Mallet's Mallet looking very Russian and very red from Matthew Gudgeon, who's 10 years old and lives in Paynton. Like that. Nice. I like the little hair on the top there. Looks like Punky Pinky. This is Mallet's Mallet here from Gary Zammit, who's in 10 and lives in Southend. And there's here. And you can see the great big... what is that? It's the splurgy thing. I'm not absolutely sure, actually, what it is, Wide Awakers, but there's Magic down here, down the bottom, and an ice cream cone, all splurgy. Nice picture. Thank you, Gary. Here's... You'll know who this is, Magic. Who's this look like? Magic? It looks exactly like you. And that's been drawn by... Oi! It's been drawn by Jamie, who's 5 years old, and did a lovely picture for you there. This is what Dick Tracy actually looks like, because we never get to see his face, do we? It's from Adam Berryman, but that is what Dick Tracy actually looks like from the front. Right, another picture here, Wide Awakers, and this is what all the stuff that we saw the last 2 weeks in Greece. And you can see from Daniel Pets what we've got. We've got Mallet's Mallet, we've got the Mallet-Tour, we've got the ice cream splurge game, and loads more. But lots of new things coming up in today, by the way, Wide Awake, because a brand new Chat and Splat. Last picture here of Greece from David Taylor, who's 11 years old and lives in Olney in Northumberland. And that's a great one there with a frying pan and all kinds of stuff in there. Now, Wide Awakers, just remember, pictures now of Russia, please. It's Russian pictures. You've got to rush and do those pictures. And while you're at it, if you're entering the glasses competition, don't forget what we're asking you to draw is what you think is inside the post box. Is it a post? Or is it a load of Russians, in fact, rushing around and organising things and doing stuff? Well, what do you think is inside there? Because the winners of the competition will be winning the utterly brilliant specs. And, of course, you don't have to wear specs to enter the competition. Now, the address to write to is...
Wacaday City and PO Box 200 London NW180Q.
That was pretty good going there, Wide Awakers. Can you do it any faster? Let's do it again for a world record of the address. Go, Adrian, go.
Wacaday City and PO Box 200 London N180Q.
That's fantastic, Wide Awakers. Nobody can do it faster than that, but can you say this as fast as anybody else? Coming up shortly on the show, you tell us maybe more, loads more fun, seriously, on Wacaday, Wacaday.
A baked potato can look boring, but add fresh cream, you're can't wait for afters. Oi! Scream for cream.
Hi, I'm Loopy, and I'm simply nutty about new Kellogg's Honey Nut Loops. You're gonna be nuts about them, honey. Honey Nut Loops. Golden honey, crunchy nuts, and wholesome oats, all looped together in a new great-tasting cereal.
Kellogg's Honey Nut Loops. Let's loop together. Kellogg's Honey Nut Loops. Let's loop together. Honey Nut Loops.
You want turtles? We got turtles! There are 4 tokens to collect in this week's Sun to get 6 Super Turtle Transfer tattoos absolutely free! The whole world's crazy for them. Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo. They're sticking them absolutely everywhere. You want turtles? We got even more in the Sun exclusive photos as the turtles hit. It's turtly crazy! 6 Turtle Transfer tattoos, a free offer only with the Sun.
Are you using a separate fabric softener and detergent to get your clothes clean and soft? Are you spending more than you need? Stop. Nowadays, the smart money goes on Bold all-in-one. You get the outstanding cleaning of your detergent and quality softness without a separate softener. And it doesn't cost as much as these 2. So why buy 2? Just buy 1. Bold all-in-one. It's where the smart money goes.
Here's something you'll really want to get your teeth into. One of the fiendish beet yogurts and desserts from St. Ivel.
Get ready to go back. One last time. Back to the Future, Part 3.
In a second, Wide Awakers, loads more to look forward to. We've got the Gremlin in the Kremlin, which is a fantastic story with the Tartars. We've got the Chat and Splat brand new phone-in game. And we've got this. We've got Natasha here modelling a beautiful pair of Russian glasses. Now, look at those. We've got the Balalaika, we've got St. Basil's Cathedral, Timmy and the Mallet, and it's great. Except now, Wide Awakers, we ain't doing specs anymore. We got rid of the wacky washing line when we went from Crete, and now we've got something new. We've got this, a Kremlin. Here's the Kremlin, and what I'm going to do here, Wide Awakers, is fill it with what they're shortage in Russia, because they've got lots of shortages in Russia. So we're going to have shorts. If there's shortages, we better have shorts. So let's have the first pair, which Adrian has made. Hold them up so we can see them. Now, they're a brilliant pair of short. Hold them still so we can see them, that's it. And there they are. That's the first pair to go up on the Kremlin. Can you hold them up for us, please, Adrian? Over here. And you send them in to, what's the address? Address, Adrian?
Wacaday TV and PO Box 200 London NW180Q.
Thank you very much. Good, lovely. Marvellous. Absolutely brilliant, those guys. Oh! Hello?
Mr. Mallet? Mr. Mallet?
What?
Where's Russia?
Russia's in Europe. And it's also in Asia, and it's huge, it's massive, and that's where we are right now. OK, you happy? Time for this. Now, remember what I said to you? You've got to have a red square, and you've got to have a Russian hat. We're going to make a Russian hat. Now, tell us how we make it, Natasha, because I have no idea.
Get a piece of cardboard and stick it together for around.
Does it actually fit? Just try it on, show me how it fits. Yes, it does. Well, just about. Actually, just swap over because it might fit better onto you, okay? Yeah, then what do you do?
You need some cotton wool.
Yeah, and some glue.
And some glue.
Okay, well, off you go. Let's start.
And you need bits of red.
Put some glue on. Yeah. And then what's this? What's all this stuff?
Cotton wool.
Okay. You need a lot of it, don't you? Show us how you stick it on. You give me that. Off you go. And stick the cotton wool around. This is to keep it nice and warm and cosy, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try it like that. That's nice, isn't it? Hang on, we've got too much there. Take a bit off. Okay, what do you need after that?
Some red pieces of
sticky
stuff and some cotton, some wool and some material.
Yep. Make sure it's red. Can you paint this when you put it all together? Yeah? That'd be good. What else can you do? What have you done on yours over there, Natasha? How's yours coming on?
Okay.
This is what you do here. Covered in red stuff, covered in cotton wool, and make it bright and colourful, and then you can wear this on your head, and you'll be all set to be in Russia. Now, get this made today, Wide Awakers, because you have to have this hat with you when you're watching Wacaday for the rest of the Russian stories. Come on, you two, over here, and I'll show you what we've got. Now, here's the map of the world, and I want you to show me where Russia is, please. Where's Russia? The great big one. It's the whoppingest, biggest country in the whole world. That's it, and it's the green one. It should actually be red, really, shouldn't it, Wide Awakers? But part of it is in Europe, this part's in Europe, and this bit is in Asia. We were down in Crete before, in the very southern part of Europe last week, and today we're in the middle bit. We're going right here to Moscow. Today, Wide Awakers, we're going to the most important place in Russia. Smack bang in the middle of Moscow is the Kremlin. I always thought the Kremlin was a big old building full of old boring men making boring decisions, but in fact there's more to it than that. It's got huge big walls that go 2.5 kilometres all the way around, with a great big tower right at the middle. And inside, well, you'll be amazed what's inside. It's amazing what you do discover when you come inside the Kremlin walls, because there's parks, gardens, statues. There's a big parliamentary building over there, churches as well. I suppose it's a bit like rolling the Tower of London, Westminster Abbey and the Houses of Parliament all into one. And right in the middle is this, which is the biggest bell in all the world, and it weighs 200 tons. This titsy little bit out of here weighs probably about as much as your house. Just imagine what noise this bell must make. Shall I give it a go? No, that's not much good, is it? That's what I call a pretty poor ding-dong. Okay, this should do it. Now, the Kremlin was built by Yuri Longarms, and it's said that he got his huge long arms from carrying all the great big bricks and heavy stones to build the Kremlin. Well, that's one of the theories, and it's good enough for me. And this is his most famous square. This is the square of the Squillian churches. Ta-da! And here they are. There's a church for every day of the week here, and each one has got its great big golden dome on top, which looks just like a large onion, chopped off just below the middle. Now, up until the revolution, it was the Tsars who ruled from the Kremlin, but since 1917, all the decisions have been taken in that building over there, and that is the Parliament building where Mr. Gorbachev works. So every major decision affecting the whole of the Soviet Union and their relations with the rest of the world is made right here in the Kremlin. So the Kremlin, then, is part of Russia. Very, very important to the people who live here, and very important for the enemies. Now, one of the first lot of enemies to attack Russia, Moscow, were the golden hordes of the East, known as the Tatars. Fierce and deadly and terrifying they were. And rumour has it that the leader of the Tatars was a chap called Tatar Timmy. What you didn't know was that deep inside the Kremlin there was a little gremlin. And the gremlin of the Kremlin was a fantastic
super-heroic chap. I'm Tata Timmy, and my breath is as smelly as ski in all of Russia ski. Come on out, Ivan, ski with your deodorants up, and anybody else that's alive in there, ski.
I say, actually, I'm here.
And who are you, ski?
Well, actually, I'm the Gremlin in the Kremlin, here to stop revolting like you getting in.
Ah, really, ski? We'll see about that, ski. Take this.
Oh, yucky.
Delicious. Now that's what I call tartar control. And from that day to this, Tata Timmy has cleaned his teeth twice a day after meals. And his mummy was very, very proud of him. And so, wide awakers, the moral of the story is always carry your toothbrush with you. And that way, you can keep Tata in control. Isn't that right, Gremlin? Ta-da! And so the aim of the day, wide awakers, after meeting that utterly brilliant Gremlin in the Kremlin, is to remember to always clean your teeth. How many times a day we're going to clean our teeth?
4.
4? When?
Before and after Wacaday.
Before and after Wacaday.
After dinner.
After dinner.
And before you go to bed.
Before you go to bed. Remember that, wide awakers, before and after Wacaday, after dinner, and
After tea.
before you go to bed. Right, okay, you ready to clean your teeth? And here we go. Doing even over that, more from watch it, Whack Tracy, same time tomorrow. Now it's time for the brand new one of this. Yes! Shattered Splat comes brand new for Russia, wide awakers. Now, the emblem of Russia is what?
A hammer and sickle.
A hammer and sickle. So we have got a mallet and sickle, but not an ordinary sickle. What is it? It's not a bicycle, it's a...
Tricycle.
A tricycle, exactly. We have the mallet here attached to this thingy which goes doink, 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 and we have the little man on the tricycle, and what will happen every time you get a question right, he goes chuk, 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 and then it goes down, he goes bang, whiz and along into the bowl of borscht-infested borscht. Okay, it's very obvious, really, wide awake, isn't it? Let's go to the phones and find out who's there.
Hello? What's your name?
Richard.
Hello, Richard. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Warrington.
Right, what's your subject? What's your
The
subject?
topic's astronomy.
Oh, really? Very good. Okay. Now,
Who do you want this little person to be?
I'm in Scouts. I want to put in our loony leader, Craig Monks.
Craig Monk's your leader. Yep. Okay, well, he's the crazy czar on the crazy tricycle who's going to be bashed by the mountain magic. You better be careful there, because it's quite complicated. First question, what number would you like?
Number 5.
Number 5, okay. Open up number 5. Okay, let's have the question over here. Okay, what do astronomers use to measure distance in space? Rulers? Light years? Centimetres?
Light years.
This is the right answer. Okay, move it up 1. Pull it, and that's it, great. Next question, what number would you like?
Number 3.
Number 3. Open it right out. And here we go, your next question, Richard. What's a galaxy?
It's a big, enormous squillion stars.
Squillions of stars, absolutely right, yes, definitely. Good. Actually, gone up to number 3, but I don't care. Okay, next question.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Oh, this is nice and easy now. You should get this easily. What happens in a solar eclipse?
You can't see the sun.
Exactly, because the moon passes between the sun and the earth. So we'll go, on we go, next one. Push, that's it. Careful, Magic. Be careful there. You could be in trouble. Next number.
Number 1.
Number 1. Pull it open. Oh, he's opened up the whole lot. Oh, gosh, you've given it away. Which planet has rings around it?
Saturn.
Saturn, absolutely right. So move it up to another one. OK, that's the whole lot. What's the answer to the poster?
No, big fun.
Big fun, even though it's falling all over the place. Now, you're right to the top. Now, hang on. Stand out of the way, Magic. We pull the plunger out and watch it go. Yes! Oh, dear! Oh, dear, Mark's missed out. I'm afraid it's the bicycle which has gone into the bush, so we'll have to drop him in head first. 3, 2, 1, plop! Back into the bush-infested bush. I love it! It's great! Oh, here's some wax snaps. Well, and now, Richard, you'll be getting one of these utterly brilliant whacker thingies from Russia, which open up and inside it reveals even more little wild and wonderful Russians. And there'll be more from Russia tomorrow. We're going to Red Square, we've got Glasnost, we've got Toastbusters to look forward to, and we've got Ivan the Terrible, because it's utterly...
Mr. Mallet.
Absolute.
Mr. Mallet.
What's the matter now?
What's the address? When you want to write in, what's the address,
The address, what's the address?
ITV PO Box 200 London, NW.
Thank you, Adrian. Did you get that then, Punky Pinky? Thank you very much. Lovely. See you same time tomorrow, Wide Awakers. Bye!